Hey everybody, this is Rick starting over. I just having a little morning coffee here. Let me take a sip. Ah, nothing like coffee in the morning, right? All right, so I'm off the road for about a week now. And there's been plenty of time to reflect on 3.5 months of van life and traveling around and what I think are the big three issues in van life. Okay, number one is going to the bathroom, how to handle that. Okay. Number two is sleeping, right? You got to be comfortable when you're sleeping. And number three is, I can't remember right now. So as I go along here, I'll remember it. So anyway, yeah, as far as going to the bathroom on the road or in the middle of the night, I think I've got that sort of figured out. You know, the bucket system is pretty good, pretty good. So I'm going to stay with that. Maybe not such a, maybe an orange bucket is not, the best way to go. I mean, people see an orange bucket. Oh, look, he's got a poop bucket in there. But anyway, yeah, so I'm using that Home Depot bucket and, got a little bit of the pipe insulation on there just to cushion, right? And that seems to have worked out. So, all right, that's okay. Now, the pee bottles, I just got rid of my pee bottles because no matter how you clean them, after a certain point, you just got to get rid of them and start over. But they're sort of working out. Pee bottle system is good, okay? I'm sort of more nimble and more creative as to, emptying the pee bottles. So that's sort of evolving, right? Now getting to the sleeping arrangements. Now, two in a van is no matter how accommodating the people are, there's just not a lot of room for two people to sleep in a van. Okay, and that's a fact. Now, you can try to do a build where you got two separate cot size platforms, but you still don't have a lot of room. All right. Problem is, I'm 6'1" plus and I can't sleep sideways. So without sleeping sideways, you've always got that length issue, if you're any height at all. All right. So I think we've agreed that we're probably going to do the sleeping in the separate vehicles. That's not an indicator of relationship status, okay? Has nothing to do with that. It just has to do with, when you want to get your sleep, you got to have room to stretch out, room to roll over, and not disturb the other person. So it just makes sense to sleep in individual vehicles and, get together when you want to. So, so we've, all right, number three. I've got number three. Food. Okay, the food situation. I have a table now, which is kind of cool. It has like telescopic legs and you can, it can be lower or higher depending on what you want. And it sort of folds in half. So what I'm thinking of doing is opening that table, opening my hatchback on the van and opening that table and sitting that table on my bed, moving my pillow, of course, sitting it on my bed and putting the stove on top of that and cooking out of the back of the van. That might be my next evolution. All right, so one good thing about, getting off the road for a little bit and being able to think about it is you think about your next trip, which we're doing. We're thinking about our next van life experience, van life / car life experience, and also how to tweak, the big three, the sleeping, the going to the bathroom, and the food. Yeah. So also, I'm not going to be getting too much more in the way of any kind of equipment for the van. I think it works out fairly well, the system that we have. A canopy coming off the top of the van might be cool. You know, in the desert sun, it might give us a little more shade. Excuse me. But in terms of putting additional equipment in there or putting additional power supply, I got by, and I don't think I want to go that route. I don't think I want to go big time solar or big time Jackery or Blue Eddy, or I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure I need it. So it's getting off the road is a good time to reflect on what you did right and what you did wrong, and what you can improve on, and what you can pretty much keep the same. As far as the vehicle, I'm satisfied with the van. I don't think another van would improve my camping situation or give me much more room. I mean, the next step up would probably be a high top van of some type. But another vehicle, I'm not thinking about another vehicle at this point, although my van has 178,000 miles on it or something like that. So it may determine soon that I need another vehicle, but I don't think getting a younger van, getting a younger van would give me more years, but in terms of comfort and in terms of living in the van, I think only a high top would be a step up for me at this point. So happy with the van. Haven't had any problems with it. Just routine maintenance, just changed out a battery. Had to get used to having my oil changed somewhere else because I don't have a garage to do it in anymore. But so far the oil change experience hasn't been too bad. As a matter of fact, that Valvoline was pretty good, and the other place I had it done was pretty good. So so that's working out. I'm sort of, my mind's at ease about the oil change a little bit. I mean, I should probably get under there and see what's what still. I should check the plug and check the filter that it was changed. But you got to trust somebody sometime, right? As you get older, you don't want to be crawling under the van all the time. So so that's where I'm at as far as the van. I'm happy with it. There's some aspects of it I don't like the dashboard tends to slant down. There's not much flat on the dashboard. I wish it were flatter, but that's the design. That's the way it is. But as far as dependability, it's been great. I think gas mileage has been great. I'd say somewhere in the upper 20s, maybe 27, 28, I think so. And that's good. Can't ask for more. Starts right up. Doesn't have any leaks in it when it rains. So just giving you sort of an update as far as when our next trip will be, where our next trip will be. That's to be determined. But not done with van life. I miss van life. I will be going out there again. And, I think that life suits me. It suits me. And we're going to work on a shower system, some kind of shower system, because Planet Fitness is okay, but, you go to a place like Quartzsite or something, they don't have Planet Fitness, So maybe some kind of shower system would be an improvement. That's a biggie. I'd call that number 4. So we want to get some type of shower system, some type of shower head, so you can maybe a spray bottle to wet me down and then soap me up, and then use this pump shower head to rinse off and do something like that, which I think would be fine. I think that would be fine. So instead of having to have a Planet Fitness membership, which is okay, it's okay. The showers are kind of hit and miss there. Lately they've been a little better. But yeah, something to be able to get wet and then soap up and then use a maybe pressurized shower head to rinse off. That would be a big improvement. Yeah, because, you want that clean feeling, when you're out there in BLM land. Yeah, so let me think. Of course, I'm enjoying the time off. I'm enjoying the time off. We're having a great time. And the nice thing is we're planning our next trip, right? So we're going to do van life. Rick's starting over, going to be starting over again. People ask me, what are you starting over from? Well, this time I'm off the road and I'll be starting again from off the road. Okay. So, yeah, this is a little longer, but I want to spend some time with you guys and, sort of the old type of videos that I used to do that I think people liked. And getting to know me a little more, right? Sometimes I'm up, sometimes I'm down. I'm a human being, what can I tell you? Anyway, let me take another sip of coffee and wet my whistle here. Yeah, so that's it for now. Haven't forgotten, I'm going to do a live stream. I don't know exactly when that is, but I'm going to do that. Haven't forgotten about it. And so let me end it there. I love talking to you guys. Thank you very much for subscribing and for viewing. We're coming up on 2,000 subscribers, which is pretty exciting for me. It's a nice milestone. So this is Rick starting over. Please like and subscribe if you're so inclined. Till next time.